Cognac's fire, bro.
Heard some shit come through the headphone.
Yeah, it's the video.
Oh,
Cognac, just strong.
Stronger than all the rest?
I think so.
what's the alcohol percentage?
I don't even know. Check.
50?
Maybe 45.
40%, man.
You gotta get the dagger facing the camera.
Oh, wait. Is that 40 or 50? 40%.
Still does its
Coming
job.
in pretty light, honestly. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Doing today, boys.
Doing well.
Feeling good?
Good Saturday. Getting a little cold.
Yeah.
A little cold. For me, anyway. Everybody likes
I was
it.
gonna say this shit's nice.
Yeah, some days I'm like, this is feeling good, and then another.
Today was.
It's
today
fall
was
vibes.
But this is my
Halloween
first
weather.
full year back to where I'm going to experience all the seasons, so.
Yeah, Florida native.
Shut up, dude. You're so stupid.
Been out there. Well established. You gotta read about him.
4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. Oh, shit. Not used to this thing being up in the air.
Can't believe it was
Alright.
that long.
Repeat time.
You guys ready to start?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so, bro.
You ready?
Cool.
Welcome back to episode. Jesus Christ, that was loud.
Right on there.
Yeah, welcome back to the Keep It a Buck podcast, episode 4, right, guys?
Episode 4?
Is it the fourth?
4, yeah.
The 4th.
The fourth.
Is it 3? No, we have 3. We're getting
3.
edited right now.
Yeah.
No, it's this is number 4.
Number 4. The third ones are getting edited?
Yeah, they should be back. It should be out by Sunday for tomorrow.
Nice. Oh,
Should have
tomorrow.
them-
Yeah.
should have them back tomorrow.
Good deal.
If not, then yeah. But just plug the pod again real quick. Follow us on Instagram, Keep It a Buck Podcast _ Twitter, Keep It a Buck PC, TikTok, Keep It a Buck Pod _ and our website's www.keepitabuckpodcast.com. And we're on all audio platforms, so go check us out.
You were saying we had some good YouTube plays. You got up to 1,000.
Yeah. Fucking thank you for everybody who's listening, watching, and shit. We got 1,000 views on both of our episodes, so appreciate that, guys. We got some subscribers too. Everybody's got to go run those like buttons up, subscribe.
Keep it up.
Yep.
It's cool.
And, yeah, download that shit on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that shit. Audio platforms all over the fucking place.
That was the one thing Liv was asking me. She was like, how can you tell? Because obviously YouTube...
Fix the audio.
No problem. She was like, how can you tell if people are just basically opening it, hearing the intro, and then clicking out of it? And then I asked Ethan, he was like, since I'm like the admin or whatever to the thing, he was able to look at playtime
Hours.
or hours, whatever. And you said there's a decent amount of hours too, so for an hour episode, 300 is not bad.
Oh, it's up now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
But-
been-
It was up around 300 though.
I think we're
yeah,
at
it's
4.
like 4 something now.
It's good.
Overall, appreciate the support though, and we're only gonna have better stuff coming.
100%.
Anything's
Funnier
appreciated.
shit is coming soon.
Got some more clips coming. More.
So, yeah, we're just getting our fucking feet wet still, dude. We're fucking getting the ball rolling, trying to get some support, some background.
Yes,
Getting our
sir.
foot in the door.
It's been a fun ride though.
Kind of sucks actually. Not just like
It's mad fun to do.
No,
I fucking love getting together and doing this shit. And,
So at least once a week you're hanging out, chilling.
bullshitting. Because everybody's got their own shit to do during the week. I mean, I know we kind of...
you get a flexible schedule.
Yeah, we got some fucking shit going on.
I'm pretty much totaled for the week.
Yeah, these guys got some...
Collins is a busy guy.
Kearney just fishing.
Wearing a lot of hats.
Work, fish. Work, and fish.
Big fisherman.
Yeah, we got some fucking equipment upgrade too. We got some microphone arms for the fucking mics.
These things are nice.
Yeah,
Feels official.
those little stands were annoying as fuck. Kept falling on us and shit. It was just every single fucking little shake to the table was just crucial. So you should give us a little bit better audio too, because you won't get as much knocking around and stuff.
And you don't have to lean. It's already right in front of you. You don't
Yeah,
have to
it's
like
like, yeah.
lean up to the
Yeah,
mic
this
how
is
we
10
used to
times
have it.
easier.
That's a fact.
Did these things come assembled or you just put them together?
I mean, like I had to put the clamps to the shit.
Oh, but everything was screwed in. It wasn't like a
they
pain in
all
the
had-
ass.
Yeah, it was the arm comes complete, and then I had to put like these parts together, like these little top parts, and then the clamps to the table. But like other than that, it was not easy.
Word.
Enough with all that screw talk. Let's get on.
Yeah, let's fucking get on.
Drink of the week.
Yeah, drink of the week. We're gonna let Colin take it away because
Talk to him.
Talk
shit.
to him.
Talk to him.
Good shit. This week.
Little
Talk to
Douce.
him.
It's a little bit classier than Hennessy. It's a cognac. I like it. I don't really drink a lot, but when I do, I'm not on some Dos Equis, stealing Dos Equis. But if I'm gonna purchase alcohol, I'm probably gonna buy some Douce, and it is a third owned by Jay-Z.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then that's
Wow.
a lot of people know it from that stupid like shit Megan Thee Stallion did. She was like, "Let me drive the boat," and she pours all the alcohol in people's mouth. I don't know if you guys seen any of that, but.
I don't know if I've seen that.
But that's what everybody thought it was from. Because I started buying it in Florida because I liked it better. My boy Colt actually put me on. Colt was like, because I drank Hennessy a lot, and Colt was like, try Douce, it's better, or Remy. But I didn't really like Remy like that.
The shit's going down smooth. I like it.
I like it. This and cherry vanilla, but we only could find cherry Coke. But cherry vanilla Coke and some Douce is not bad. And it's a little pricey, but 2 glasses, you feel right.
It's a lot better than Hennessy.
Yeah, 100%. I think so.
And you said this is a cognac, right?
Cognac.
I am a fan, dude. I don't. Yeah.
I wouldn't even know.
Cognac families like Hennessy, Douce, I believe Remy Martin is a cognac.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's like some
There's
bomb
some
grade
other ones,
cognacs that aren't very good. but
Bomb
like
grade.
the main cognacs are basically Remy, Douce, and Hennessy.
There's probably some crazy ones.
Off the yak. That's where that came from. I like Douce. I do. It is a little pricey, but it's not bad.
What is it?
Dude,
Have you
I
ever
love
seen,
it.
Have you ever heard the song by Tech9, Hood Go Crazy?
No, not off the top of my head. Maybe.
He's got a part in the song where he's like, off the yak, off the yak.
Really?
It goes hard, dude.
That Hennessy bottle's pretty big. That's one of the big ones, I think. Or is that just a regular one?
It's like same.
The
same amount,
750?
Yeah.
750.
It's crazy. It doesn't look like it would be the same amount, but it's the same amount.
I love that bottle for some reason. It's kind of plain, but it's just sick.
Like I always thought about that, like how many different kinds of alcohol bottles they can make the same fucking size. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how creative can you
That
possibly
one's
get?
pretty basic but creative. Like
This
It's
is
just
classy though.
that's what I
I
mean.
love
it's
the
classy.
I love the cross on it.
And like the
too.
cross has little details
But it's
inside
not-
of
There
it.
might
It's
be a
just-
secret message in that shit.
There we go.
Actually, look at that. I'm not even gonna cap it.
Yeah, no, I like that.
That's fire.
I like the
Hennessy
Douce
just-
print to it, though.
Hennessy just leaves like almost feels like I have acid reflux. When
no,
I drink
don't
Henny.
tell me. Oh,
No, not
Hennessy, right?
this.
Yeah.
Hennessy's hot.
Yeah,
It's
Henny's
hot.
yeah.
Dude, this is going down smooth. I don't drink cognac.
The
and
thing
I'm
with
honestly
cognac
falling
though,
in love with
you
this.
drink like a couple sips, a couple shots or a couple drinks, and then all of a sudden your face is on fire.
That's weird. I don't
Like-
I wouldn't fuck with that.
Like your
at all.
face starts to feel a little warm. You're like, oh yeah, I'm drunk.
I feel like I get that with like a lot. Like, or, I mean, I feel like I get that maybe with like just dark alcohol. I don't know.
Well, any alcohol in general, but if
No,
something
because
makes
the
you
vodka-
hotter though, then it's like fucked,
I
kind
don't know because with vodka, like I don't get warm and shit. Like I'm just chilling. I get really fucking happy and shit, but like, I don't get
Oh,
warm.
vodka?
Like, yeah. But like, this I can already start to feel my
Vodka makes me
face.
sick.
And I'm only just
Vodka does me dirty
Oh,
every
yeah.
single time. 100%.
Let's go as long as we can without getting a vodka intro drink here.
dude. Honestly,
It's coming
I
soon
know it is. I know
because
it
we've
is.
done
You know
almost.
what?
This is the 4th episode we said.
Yeah.
So they'll basically go back to Ethan because it was Ethan Kearney.
Well,
Mer-
it was me at first, right?
Well, we had a couple scratches.
No, it's probably my
Every
turn.
time we do.
You did the Bombay to start it. That's right.
Yeah,
You were
I did the
first.
Bombay. No, next time I'm thinking. I don't know if you guys are down with it, but probably some Ciroc or what?
You gotta save
Whoa.
it. You gotta save
Well,
it.
I'm not trying to give it away. It could be. This is all could be. I don't know. It
No,
could
you
be.
can't.
We'll
use
just
it
talk
now.
about that behind the scenes.
Well,
type
Ciroc's
shit.
not being
Ciroc's
used.
vodka though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
So vodka.
well, all right, we already narrowed it down to vodka. Actually, I apologize. Might be, but you know,
What do
So
you guys think about the fucking fights going on tonight? Tyson and Wilder.
Trilogy.
I say Wilder ones.
I mean, Tyson.
I like
Tyson-
Tyson Fury, dude. I really did like him, and then he like everyone.
He
else.
started getting cocky and shit. But
Yeah.
dude, the dude weighed in at 270 something pounds. Wilder weighed in at 240, 230. It's gonna be the same exact thing as last time for the second fight. All he did was used his whole body.
Yeah.
He stayed on him, kept the pressure on him,
Yeah.
used his weight,
Well,
and that's all. It was a wrap.
if you remember last fight, Wilder almost fucking had Fury.
Did he?
had him on the ropes, dude. And then he caught Wilder with a crazy shot and fucking.
And then he blamed it on that stupid ass suit he walked in with that was like 50 pounds. That metal
Oh,
shit.
dude, I thought
Remember
that
he
was
looked like
ridiculous.
Remember
dude.
that big ass gladiator
Dude.
looking?
First of all, you just watched Tyson Fury get wheeled in on a crown seat, like literally, like
Yeah, they held him
a
like a
castle
fucking.
chair,
I want
dude.
some.
Like a king, dude. And he came through. People were holding him up like on their shoulders, and he comes in like a king and just straight knocks him out. But Wilder wears some corny, like I don't even know what it
It
was.
looked
It
like
was
some gladiator
some weird
Viking
shit.
suit.
Yeah, and then he's gonna blame his
Shit.
performance on the suit. Like,
He said his legs were tired or some shit like that. That's just what I heard. I don't know if how like 50 pounds, like that shit was heavy, and it's a slow walk to the ring. You gotta like let the song play. You do all your little
Everyone's freaking recording.
bullshit. Yeah,
yeah, but you're telling me you didn't coordinate that?
Isn't that his choice to wear it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
At the end of the day, yeah.
Like,
I just think that's why.
you can't-
no matter what, you could throw somebody a football right in front of their face and they drop it and be like, oh, my hands were slippery.
There's a
No
light.
matter what, if somebody loses or does anything, they're gonna have some type of
Yeah,
reasoning
I
to
guess.
why they fucked up.
Laces out.
I honestly think it's embarrassing though to have that be the reason.
Yeah.
Have a
100%.
different reason.
Or just say he beat me. He trained harder.
Yeah.
I mean, that weight difference. That's a 30-pound, 40-pound
I
weight
wouldn't even
difference.
Bring that up. I would just.
Just take
I
the
would
loss.
I would just take the loss as a professional athlete. I mean, not only are there role models for younger kids being like showing how to be a good loser. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, like that's fucking important. Like, how many times as kids did we go into like a Pee Wee league, and like these kids are fucking so upset that they start fighting at the end of the game, talking mad shit, and like, dude, you would always just be like, they're bums. They're bums. They can't. You know what I mean? That's how you felt though.
Well, I mean, that's when you know
they
you
can't
really
take it
win.
out.
Wait, like when we won against another
When
team?
we would win against a team,
Yeah.
and they would call, because we would never be like that. We would never rowdy and like talk shit and start fighting.
But that's
Yo,
when
but
you
you're
knew you
saying-
win.
You're comparing like Pee Wee League to
I'm just saying
fucking
maturity-
boxing and like fighting.
Maturity, it doesn't matter. It's a physical sport. Hurting people, hitting people. That's just it's being physically aggressive. Like, no matter what, bro. Like, taking an L is taking an L.
Yeah, but
And
so
not only that, not to cut you off again. Fighting, dude, is like, that's all about character. They learn how to fight and be disciplined, and like, dude, you hear every professional fighter talk about the discipline, having character, and not going out of character, knowing when to use moves and shit.
yeah, but going on character.
Yeah,
All I
they
have to
fight the
say,
Because
all I have to say is Conor McGregor knows discipline, but he's still a complete asshole sometimes to people.
He doesn't know discipline.
Yeah, he
throwing chairs
does.
through buses and shit.
He
The
doesn't
only
know
thing
discipline. How
is
did he
with
get to where he is today?
Not to cut you guys off, the only thing with football and other sports, that's 11 other people that make that one play work. Boxing and fighting, it's just you in that cage. You're fighting for your, like, Israel Adesanya is like talking about, I'm prepared to die to win this fight. Like, that's you fighting basically for your life. You have 11 other people that you can put the finger on and be like, he dropped that ball. He missed that block. Fighting in those combat sports,
Yeah, you don't lose as a
football,
team.
lacrosse, rugby, those are physical sports. Boxing, UFC, wrestling, those are combat sports where it's just you back to the wall. I either have to kick this kid's ass or I die.
At the same
It's a
time,
fact.
though, like, they all talk about it themselves, saying that they need to, like, they have like this. Even when they're getting trained, they're trained to be like, we're above the average person. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
But that's the same thing. You want to have that when you're on the baseball field or football field. My dad always said it. You want to be in your head, you are the best person on the field.
oh, for sure.
You want
when
the-
they're actually fighting, but
Yeah.
when that fight's over, they need to be like,
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
for
money
the
gets to
most
people's
part-
head.
For the most part, that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Like how
But
often
then
do you
again-
really see the beef after the fight? It's really not after the fight. It's all build up, and then afterwards, it's like good fucking fight.
All right, but not to get you guys off, but just you're saying that someone who can't take an L, right? Someone who like just can't take a loss and they're just being stubborn about it. You consider them a bum. Like that's how we feel. That's what we were saying about the Pee Wee field. Like team that couldn't take an L, you consider them a bum, right? Like you're okay to consider them a bum, but at the same time, think about how that league is set up. It's so ego driven and marketing wise. Like you want to hype up the fight and create all this conflict, so you have to talk your shit. You have to become
why
like a
there's
Conor
a
McGregor
way
to
in-
make a name and make money.
But that's build up.
So but that's still.
After the fight's done, that shit doesn't.
Is
matter.
that good
You are
sportsmanship?
still-
Talking all that shit.
Brings revenue.
Yeah.
It's not good sportsmanship at all. No, that's you're not respect. You're disrespecting your opponent.
It's not
I'm just
always
saying
like
that's
that
how
in
the
fight
marketing
game.
and the league is set up. So it's all driven by that. So you get mad at people when they're cocky, but they have to be cocky just to get other people. You know,
You're misconstruing what I'm saying, bro.
Mm.
Like I understand marketing and like selling the fight. Like that's cool. Dude, everybody loves that shit. Who doesn't love the controversial fucking weigh-in and all the beef that goes
Like the
on?
fight, like the Canelo and
Who doesn't love that shit? But at the end of the day, like if you're a true professional fighter, like dude, I listen to him talk on interviews and shit. I mean, you can listen to him after the fights if you guys sat down and listened to the fight.
Did you guys see the fight, the press conference for Plant and Canelo?
No.
Oh yeah, they were swinging.
They
at
were
each other.
swinging at each other.
Yeah,
Like
it was
Canelo
like
Alvarez
the-
and no, at the
No,
press
yeah.
conference. They haven't fought yet.
You see, that's all good and well. Like I like that shit. I think that shit's all exciting and like build up. to
But
the
that's when
fight.
you know it's no matter who loses, they're gonna be a sore loser because there's so much beef and tension.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
even
so-
those guys
That's
at the
the show.
top level, when they lose, they're
you
gonna
think
blame
Canelo
it on something.
Alvarez
They're
gets
gonna-
knocked out? You
They have to for their character, for their
Maybe if they're-
image.
Okay, maybe if
Especially
they're
Conor McGregor.
True. Okay, if they're true enemies, but most of them are not, dude.
But that brings in
A lot of them in the
fans,
UFC
fans
are cool.
I mean,
rivalry.
you're talking about very rare cases here. Like
Yeah.
very rare.
You're
cases.
talking about like
I'm talking about-
McGregor, Khabib's, John Jones,
No.
Cormier. No, I'm just saying
Overall.
like those are
Overall.
certain beefs. Like every now and then there's those rivalries. Like Cody Garbrandt and fucking TJ Dillashaw had their run where they don't like each other. There's certain people who have respect. Like Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler just fought, and at the end Robbie Lawler wins. And he's like, goes up to him, to Nick Diaz, like, "How are you?" He's like, "Good." Like, "What's up?" He's like, "How are you in life though? Like, how's your life going? Like outside of this shit?" Just after 25 seconds after fighting him, punching him in the face,
That's
like
what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
kill him.
That's
Like,
character. That's what the entire. That's literally my point.
I
It's
agree
like,
with that.
Overall, no, but like overall, that's how it is. And then when you guys are bringing up these rare cases of them not doing that, that's when I'm being like, all right, these guys are fucking it up. Like,
but at
That's
the
not right.
same
'Cause not
time,
every fighter has the same attitude.
but look at all of their other fights though. Most of their fights end with them being like good fucking fight. It's the rivalries that you guys are talking about where that happens. And I understand if they're true enemies, yeah, that's gonna fucking happen. But I'm saying for the overall sport, that's how it's supposed to be. Like they're supposed to be in fucking good fight afterwards. Like that's all I'm saying is the overall.
there's a lot of situations where it's like that, but there's also, I feel like there's more situations where there's beef in the UFC than there is the NFL or NBA or anything
Oh,
like
of
that.
course.
For sure. I mean,
That's
'Cause
just
that's
hand-to-hand combat.
combat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just like I'm gonna fuck you
It's
up.
like, damn, you beat
But
my
that's
ass.
also
Like, I want to
part-
have to fight you again. Like,
yeah,
that's also part of selling the fight. Like we said before, that the build up and stuff. Like a lot, like we said, like a lot of that stuff happens before the fight. Like that's all build up. That's all selling.
Huh.
You know what I mean? I mean,
promotion.
yeah, you can hear Dana White talk about that in interviews. You can hear even Conor McGregor talk about it. Like he's never like, oh, this is personal shit. Like for a lot of
McGregor
fights.
brings up personal shit though sometimes.
but
dude,
he says he
McGregor's
doesn't-
foul.
But he doesn't. But even McGregor, he's said it for like a lot. Like
His whole career.
he's been foul to a lot of people, but like overall, because he talks shit to everybody.
Yeah.
So like overall though, he's like, this isn't like a personal thing. Like I'm not personally attacking you. He's just like, I'm trying to make it.
One of his most respectful fights was Cerrone.
I actually
Sir.
agree with that for sure.
Cerrone, that was super humble and respectful. He'd fucking kneed the shit out of him, knocked him out in like a 30-second fight. Grandma comes over, gives him a hug. Like, I'm sorry that
They
happened. Like,
probably were friends.
they were. I mean, in the beginning, there was like beef because obviously Cerrone's like, who the fuck is this Irish dude? He's
Dude, I
talking
remember
crazy.
watching that fight though, and I remember the hype up to that fight, and it almost felt like some like
Staged.
reverse shit going on. Like, why is he letting off on me? Like, it just felt like kind of reversed for me. But maybe he actually genuinely meant it and had some genuine respect for him. But I mean, I don't know. I know Conor McGregor just doesn't give a fuck about anybody he fights. Probably just wants to kill him.
As much as people call him washed up, no one will ever be talked about more in the UFC than I think Conor McGregor. Or just his antics, his run of being great, and just like, I don't think anybody will talk. I mean, he was one of the highest paid athletes. He was probably the highest paid.
I think he is.
He was the highest
I don't think
ever.
He is. I don't think he is. Right
No,
now.
UFC athlete.
Oh yeah.
UFC, not
all around.
Of course,
No, not
of course.
But
He's up there though.
yeah, he is up there. But he's the highest paid UFC fighter of all time.
What's his
I don't
net
think-
worth, dude?
A
Does
lot.
anyone know?
Can we look that up?
It's actually
Something we
crazy.
could look up.
It's crazy. It's not from fighting though. It's from his fucking proper 12.
The proper 12.
Shit that you fucking love.
Though I mean, the Floyd fight was
Love
big.
The proper 12. But dude, it's not his. He sold it.
Yeah, he just sold that for like 500 million. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sold
piece of it.
Unfortunately. But still.
I mean, he made a bag off the
500
Floyd.
million.
I think he should have kept it.
That's
He should have kept
insane.
the company.
Because like that company can go like that's like a longevity.
It was
thing. That's,
growing
like,
up
a
in his
genuinely-
name.
That's a genuinely good fucking
Whiskey. Yeah.
we all.
But he probably bought into like almost like Kobe and Body Armor. Like he would I think put $1 million into Body Armor. Now it's worth like a couple hundred or like higher up there.
On
Yeah.
some like 50 cent
On
shit.
to like
where-
50 in vitamin. Maybe he
Yeah.
just was like, fuck it. I might as well just pull the trigger
Isn't
now.
that new Gatorade.
No, but-
water though, because that was the business that he had to file bankruptcy on.
I don't know much about
Wait,
that.
what? He sold that
when
for
he-
a big fat check.
Yeah, afterwards. But when you guys saw that shit, him filing for bankruptcy, that was an investment deal that he made on vitamin water. It was like a part of his investment. Like he had to. It's Chapter 11 is like it's not when you go broke completely. It's just an investment that you made falls through, and you file for bankruptcy so you don't like lose all the capital investment that you made on it. So
Damn.
like, when you hear somebody like files for Chapter 11, it's just an investment. It's not like their entire fucking life savings.
It's not like
Do you
they have
know-
$0 sleeping
Yeah.
on the side. of
What's the
street.
chapter that you can't fuck with? What's
Oh, I
chapter?
don't know. I saw.
The chapter you can't fuck with?
I want to know because chapter 11 is not that
If
bad.
you're at chapter 12, you're fucked.
Yeah, no, you get it in the book. It's
kidding, I
all
don't
over,
know.
bro.
Chapter 1, chapter 12. Isn't that where Smokey used to work? Chapter 12 or something like Chapter 1. Chapter 12. Oof. The fight game. That turned into a huge conversation.
What?
The fights tonight.
Oh shit! Yes. Shit.
What else we got?
I almost said
Again, some
I thought we
shit.
were having a fight fucking conference.
Those fights should be good tonight, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We
I don't know.
What's
I'm debating on which one I want to fucking.
No,
bring
Franco.
up. I guess we could go with the fucking. And this might take some time too, so
What?
might as well get it out of the way. Fucking. I want to hear you guys' top 5 rappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a feeling.
I want to.
All right.
I feel like this is a heated discussion between.
Can I say
going
one thing?
first? Who's
Can I say
going
one
first?
thing before? Can we not just make it your top 5 rappers? Are we talking about which generation? Because we're starting to get into like where this generation is starting to now fluctuate. Where like J. Cole, Kendrick, these guys are getting good to where you can throw them in
All
that
right, Collins
conversation.
is going first. Just tell us your top 5, but there's all this other shit.
But there's
Tell
also
it- top
there's
5,
people who
let's
make
go.
there's people who make great songs. There's people who are lyrically good, and there's people who are influentially like
Oh.
big.
Your top
Let
5.
me clarify what he's trying to say. He's trying to say impact or enjoyment to the ear.
I don't know. I don't fuck with any of that. Just tell us your top. Everybody
Okay.
should just.
No, but that's the categories. Are you giving us our top 5 for your year? Or are you giving us top 5 for the overall impact?
So I can give you
Okay.
a top 5 overall who I think are great rappers, and I can also give you a top 5 people who I'm most likely gonna turn on right now when I leave this to go home.
Give us your top 5 and then
Top 5
the
greatest
top 5.
of all time. This isn't by order. This is just 5. I'm
You can't
gonna.
put them in order.
I can't put them in order. I'm gonna go Big L.
Number 1.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
No, Big L.
Okay.
Big L. Obviously, just Biggie, Pac, and then I'm gonna say 50.
This is your top 5.
Yeah,
You listen.
like, not. This isn't what I listen to right now.
Oh,
but
okay.
like,
just top 5. Then.
overall,
Top 5.
and then
Alright,
I'm gonna
gotcha.
probably throw Wayne in there.
Okay.
Big L, Pac, Biggie, 50, Wayne,
I like that.
That's
I like that.
and then most likely to turn on when I leave here. Like right now, my top 5 is probably Future, G Herbo.
Okay. What else?
2. I'm on the Griselda heavy. So
Dude,
that's 3.
stab me up. That was gonna be
Griselda,
on my
it's-
list.
It's a group
Bro.
out of Buffalo.
Yup.
It's consists of the Butcher,
You got it. The Benny the Butcher, Conway, and Westside.
Westside, and I think 2 of them are brothers, and one of them's the cousin, right?
I'm not sure on that,
And
but
it's just a group. They go hard right now.
they're fucking fire.
I don't know.
You got what? 4 and 5 he's got left.
I don't know. We don't have to keep pressing.
I don't
You get 5.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just tough. There's a lot of good people out right now.
Yeah, alright.
You get 5. Fucking. You wanna
Let
go?
me go. All right. So my top 5. I'm gonna go with my top 5 just because I came up early off of these. Like 50 Cent for sure, classic. And not that these are in order yet, but 50 Cent. You got Griselda. I was gonna say. I love ASAP, Flatbush.
Top 5 ASAP.
Well, dude, this is for my ear. Like this,
Wait,
these are just these are my rappers. No, that's what I'm saying. I did. No, I did. No, I did. This is for my ear. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, no, I like it.
So I think I had 4 there. I don't
You got
know.
1 more left here.
For my ear, 1 more left.
No, 1 more left. But you're on.
Right. What was I gonna say? Damn, I'm blanking out. But all right, I'm gonna get back to that. But for the top 5 ever, I'm gonna go Eminem. I'm gonna have to go with 50 Cent. You got
For impact, I like
Biggie Smalls. Oh, and by the way, Biggie Smalls is gonna be my 5th for my ear as well, just because that's I came up off of that earlier when in life. But so you got Biggie Smalls, probably Nas is in there. And I'm lacking 1 more too. Big L, for sure.
I'm glad Big L made
For
it.
impact.
Like,
Yeah, well, because he started
Okay,
it.
it's not
Like,
because you
he
think about-
taught you Ebonics, bro.
Like Big
Come
L.
on.
People will say Jay-Z.
Yeah, you gotta go.
People will say Jay-Z, but Big L was Jay-Z's influence.
Yeah, they were boys.
Yeah.
Bro, you can catch them on the 95 freestyle.
It's not really influence. They were coming up around the same time.
Yeah, they were boys.
I think-
they made a company together.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? They
They
threw
were
down.
together.
They threw
Bro.
down together to make a company in the beginning.
Big pun too.
Big Pun's in there, but like he's not like.
I would.
He's
I wouldn't
so
put him
serious.
as, like he's
He has a
great to
couple
listen
of good
to.
features,
But
but I
he's
wouldn't
not-
say
He's not like crazy influential. Like we could all definitely.
But he's the
if we're
Big
gonna
L
say
era.
influential
and
though,
Fat
Ice
Joe
Cube,
too.
because a lot of national known.
But if we're gonna say Ice Cube, I say you can throw NWA in
Oh,
there.
dude, he
and
wrote
that's,
all their
a
shit.
collective.
I'm just gonna apologize in advance for not bringing up whoever I forget to bring up, honestly, because it could go on forever.
I want to go because like now I got some shit.
Why-
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do the impact list. I'm not gonna do the ear list. I think one list is good.
Yeah.
My impact list would be NWA for sure, just because they started like that hard hip hop scene. Like they transitioned hip hop into being MCs to being like rappers.
And they paved the way for a lot of people to be free, I feel like, in South Central.
Yeah, put music in like a different position to say like music is so foul. Like honestly, like we get worried about what we're gonna say on here and all this shit, but like we post our podcast on the same platform that all of these people posted. And they
Talking
say-
about
Yeah.
killing people
they
and
say horrible
Yeah.
things. Like I was listening to a song and it was like Wiz and it was like put that hoe on a leash, like and like
Bro.
that's like foul. You know what I mean? But
This-
like they're allowed to rap that shit and like say that like wherever the fuck. You know what I mean? They go on concerts, they can rap it, and they don't.
like they were getting told not to
You know what I mean?
sing "fuck the police" at certain
Yeah,
venues, or
and-
they'd get
and
shut
they-
down.
Yeah, and they were like running away from cops and shit, like like almost getting arrested for saying like "fuck the police." So like I definitely think like them, and I'm gonna say like overall number one then like for sure in history. Influential.
Okay.
Because like there's other rappers that rapped hard and like said shit, but like they were the
Paved the
loudest.
way.
They were the loudest. They made the most noise, and they blew up the fastest and most popular. Crazy. So I definitely say them number one. Number two, and just for NWA, they count as one, right? All those artists.
We're gonna put that on the boards as one.
Um, and then number two, and this isn't the rest of it aren't in order, but number two for me would be Eminem with Murphy. He definitely had crazy impact just because he is white. He's not. It's predominantly black.
Dude went to the BET Awards.
You know what I mean? Like he's won so many like fucking awards for other shits too.
Huge.
You know what I mean? He's definitely huge on impact. And then for number three, I'd say Pac, because just Pac had just crazy messages, crazy like just his lyrics are just on a different level, like talking about like real shit.
He was ahead of his own time.
Yeah, way ahead of his time. Like you listen to Pac songs now, if you really listen to his lyrics, and like you can like see like that shit in society today.
Guy
So,
might
like,
still be alive.
Yeah, man. Shit. Number four. I want to say like fucking Jay-Z. Just because Jay-Z is just a mogul in hip hop, he's put so many different artists on. Like he just like his entire operation is all about like having music on, like the artists own their own music, and just being a boss and like putting like not just like putting other like black artists on too. Like,
Yeah.
It's just all about that like black excellence shit,
Yeah.
Diddy and shit. So like I just think that like them helping their own culture and just like because overall like we said hip hop's predominantly a black genre. So like them pushing their culture forward, it's just like that's influential.
It's theirs.
Yeah, so that's influential as fuck. So like I'll put Jay-Z at 4, and then for number 5, I'll probably go Biggie, just because Biggie is just everybody knows Biggie,
Word.
and he's just hard.
That's solid.
It's a good.
Oh,
It's a
what
good
was-
time.
what was
That's
that?
solid.
That's, at 1 you had who do you have at 1?
NWA
And then 2 you had
and
3.
and then
Pac.
3 was Pac, 4 was Jay,
And
5.
was big.
5 was Big.
Dude, that's a solid. You guys all got.
There's just
solid.
a lot of
Yeah,
good
you guys
people.
all got solid.
I just want to say I have a major public service announcement after Kearney. I gotta make a correction, but go ahead, Kearney. Do your thing.
So
Major public.
I fucked
I'm
up bad.
just- I was kind of upset that none of you guys threw Nas in there.
I threw.
Did you?
I was thinking about it, but like
I was.
I had to.
I
was
threw
either
her
him-
in.
it
I
was
threw him
either
in
him
there.
or Jay-Z.
I didn't hear Murphy.
But
say
Jay-Z
that.
did
I
way more.
I said top for my like impact list. I
Oh,
went
all
there.
right. Well, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
You good? You're good.
Listen, Nas definitely impactful, but like, listen, he's definitely top 10. He's just not my top 5.
No, I know. I'm with you. But
You know what I mean? He's
Top
definitely-
10,
have
probably
to-
6.
I have
Yeah,
to
he's
throw.
probably
Mine's
6.
also in no order.
Like
I'm not in no chronological order. I'm just going
Yeah.
off the top 5.
Absolutely.
straight up. So I that's for one. I didn't hear Nas, so I just
You're
wanted to
good.
get
Keep
that out
going.
there.
Yeah, go ahead.
You gotta have Pac. You gotta have fucking Biggie in there. That's 3. 4. You have Uncle Snoop. You gotta throw Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Bro, you gotta throw.
What?
you gotta throw
Really
Snoop.
though?
Bro, that's why I apologize for all of us in advance. Don't worry about it.
You gotta throw Uncle Snoop. You gotta-
I agree. And listen, I fucked up not saying Snoop. I probably should have put Snoop instead of Biggie. just because Snoop.
Whoa.
Also, no, but listen.
Whoa.
Just because Snoop
That's
has.
greedy. That's
Grabbing
greedy.
the dollar for them.
No, get Jay-Z off of there.
Let me explain. because
that
it's
Sharpie
valid.
for me?
It's valid. It's valid. Listen,
You let Kearney do his list here?
I'm
Pass me
I'm
that
agreeing.
Coke.
I just
You
want
like Kearney
to
do his list?
I want to support Kern and fucking change my list real quick too, because fucking Snoop's just had the ability to be around longer, and also like Jay-Z, he's brought, and not only that, he still makes music, so he's a fucking legend, but he also puts so many different artists on. He's brought so many great artists along, dude. Like, you can't tell me that Snoop hasn't brought us fucking.
And everyone knows Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
No matter
Cherry.
where you go,
Snoop Dogg.
he's worldwide, man.
He is worldwide. Like, you can't.
No, he
I
is.
guarantee
He's
you-
like Shaq. He's
I
like,
guarantee-
Bro, Snoop's big. Don't get me
I
wrong. But
guarantee you, more people know Snoop Dogg than they know Biggie Smalls.
Of course. Well,
Like, of course.
that's
He's not
tough
alive.
because
I don't know
one,
if we have the
Biggie's not
stats.
alive, and two, Biggie never had the. excuse me. Biggie never had
That's
the
a
opportunity to one. Hold on. One, Biggie never had the opportunity to do a world tour. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
No, he did one tour.
World.
Yeah, no.
That's what I mean. He never did a world tour. Snoop Dogg's probably done a handful of world tours.
Yeah,
Two,
for sure.
how many commercials do you see Snoop Dogg on? Three, how many businesses and different adventures does he on? And four, he's on a shitload of Law and Order, dude. He's on movies.
Dude,
Like
he was like he was
he's
hosting
done.
a
He's
fight.
had the opportunity to do more than Biggie Smalls. But I think Biggie Smalls had
Biggie
S'mores.
S'mores.
Biggie Smalls.
What are you trying to say, kid?
I think Biggie Smalls had more of a musical impact than Snoop Dogg.
That's good. I guess like I can respect.
Snoop Dogg had more of like a
I respect it.
fuck.
You're good. I cleaned the table after. You're good.
Fuck. But anyway, I think Biggie had a bigger musical impact than Snoop, but
Hey,
He just-
Biggie's my top. Like,
But Snoop
Kearney,
Dogg,
I think
you
you
can't
got
count.
3 right now.
I'm at
You
4,
can't
I got
count
4.
Snoop
Four.
out though
That's 4, I
because
got
of
one
the
left.
beats he's rapped on and the bangers he's made and like what he's done.
Still didn't finish my like I said Snoop and I just shut the whole thing down.
Finish it off. Finish it off.
All right, so where was I at? Okay, so I had who did I have up there? I had Nas, I had Biggie, Pac, Snoop, and then we got for 5, dude. This is a tough one, dude. Very jeez. I'm gonna have to say I want to say Big L, but it's like
You gotta be a true G to have L on your list. I'm not gonna
For
cap.
real.
But it's
Nah.
like
I could dap everybody up on that.
Bro,
Everybody
it's the
here
one-
loves a Big L, right? Like we all listen to him and shit. It's all dope.
I just haven't been
Sip
listening.
that real quick.
Quick.
That's it. Yeah, you guys both. Fucking...
Nah, because
This
once
is
again,
hilarious. I hope this really gets caught.
I fucked up bad, ladies and gentlemen. Not that bad.
They got a double up right there.
I didn't expect the Coke to be creamed out like that, bro.
creamed out.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say because I fucking Dr. Dre. How much I gotta say it.
That's super influential too.
I gotta say Dr. Dre.
Because he falls
More on
under
the
Ethan's
production
NWA.
side, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But he, dude,
That's
think
true.
about it.
He's
He
an
worked with
NWA.
so many.
No, because Dre got the Chronic and like the
And
Chronic
Dre's-
alone. The Chronic alone, like both the Chronics, the Chronic, the original, and then 2001.
That's
So-
I think that's a solid.
And he's still
You could put it
producing.
in there, yeah.
He's still producing Kendrick Lamar albums. He's still
Yeah.
helping people out on
Oh
other
my
albums.
god, dude, that fucking first Kendrick Lamar album. What's that called?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Section
No. I think that's
Section 80.
No, Good Kid,
Or whatever it was.
an album.
yeah.
First his debut, his first big one. Whatever one with all the bangers that we're talking about.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, that's the album.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan era. That was a
Uh,
fucking fire
Ronald
song.
Reagan.
Yo, but to my public service announcement, I just want to rewind and just apologize because for my ear, top 5, Mac Miller. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Huge influence on me. Keep Floating was a huge banger. Wiz Khalifa, like,
It was
dude, that's
Section
my
80.
childhood,
Section
bro.
80 was his debut. Not to cut you off.
No, but that was my childhood. Was Mac Miller, like that, 100%.
Yeah.
And I forgot about J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Like that's why I
That's
apologize
rough.
for us because like I knew we were gonna forget shit, and that's why this was a big topic.
That
So
was, see, we should have done 10 almost because like
Yeah, 10's hard.
10's a lot of people, but I feel like now we start talking about it, it's like damn, you got Mac, you got Jay-Z, you got Big L, you got Biggie, you got Pac, you got Snoop, NWA.
Oh,
like,
and Wu Tang too. Like we're
Wu-Tang,
forgetting,
like,
and
we can-
Jadakiss and all those other like
Jadakiss, like,
it's crazy.
The
bro.
Game,
It's just a conversation.
Drake.
It's just the top.
But that's why it's hard to. It's like, what's your favorite movie?
We're bringing these people up, but like, listen.
That's how
they
another-
What's your favorite
probably-
movie?
Listen, all these people probably fall 6, 7, 8, 9 times. You know what I mean? We only need like 5 or 6 people. They all fall right there. We're good.
I had to bring it back though for Mac.
Yeah, no,
Crazy.
For our generation,
Crazy,
like,
bro.
Mac was one of those things where it was like someone you didn't. That was like one of the first, other than Stuart Scott, R.I.P. Stuart Scott, the old ESPN analysis.
such a beast.
What?
Mac was one of the first. You
I
don't
just don't know
remember
how
Stewart?
does Stewart get in here?
Listen, people I don't know's deaths, like famous people. That was one of the first ones. As like a younger kid, I was like, damn. Like I was almost a little sad. Like I was sad. I was like, Mac really just died, and that was
Bro,
the same
that's
way
so
with
shitty,
Stuart
too.
Scott. I remember waking up in elementary school because I was always leaving the TV on at night, and I always had it on Sports Center, or waking up for Sports Center top 10 plays would always be Stuart Scott, and like that was one of the things where I found out he died, and the way he went out like to cancer, dude, I'd like
And like,
it was a little sad. So then when Mac, I was like, damn, this is the second person I don't know. I was like, damn, this is actually sad. Like,
Shed a tear for Mac, dude. For real.
yeah.
Shout out Stuart Scott.
I think everybody who's like who grew up with Mac probably should too.
Best day ever. Fucking all
Like,
that
no,
shit,
that's
bro.
the thing. Like, that's
Most
the thing.
dope.
He made music for our generation that we truly connected to.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
What's that song? Fucking
Nikes on my feet was a
Oh,
banger.
100%.
best day ever.
Yep.
Fucking-
Well, you
Murphy
got
cried.
on the most insane Sid trip, dude, just because it was crazy. And I was thinking about one of the homies. That's a deeper story. We'll get into that in the Sid files.
Way
Stay
later.
tuned for the Sid files. Gonna get the best stories on that.
All right. Well, I mean, we can either go into like a goofy topic, or we can go into some shit that kind of like what we were talking about with the rappers and shit earlier. So we can transition.
I don't care, dude.
Whatever you
Hit us with whatever you got.
What's the next topic, bro?
What's the topic?
Hit us.
What's the next one?
Don't fucking beat around the bush,
I want
dude.
a little something fucking.
Do the next one.
I think this one will be. Yeah. You want this one?
Or which one is it?
He doesn't even know what he's looking at. Just tell us the next one, dude.
Which one do you want?
Kearney, you can't
I'm
see that far,
surprised.
dude.
Can't see that far.
They're both
Yeah,
interesting.
alright. What do you? So this is what I was thinking about the other day. I was watching a podcast and they were talking about the 9/11 conspiracy theory, and it was a cool outlook on it in the sense that it wasn't like the average. It wasn't the average like outlook on it. It was like I forgot how they worded it, but like the whole like the government did it. And
No.
all that. It wasn't like that. It was totally like a different outlook. And so like it got me thinking like, what would be your guys' favorite conspiracy theory that you guys think about like that could be real or just like something that you've looked into that like because I know I've had a couple like.
Like ones that you went deep into.
Yeah, like some like because like I'm really big into aliens and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you're the one who reads off the question. Usually, kick it to one of us. Why don't you start it off? Why don't you start off?
We'll start off.
Talk to us.
So like I said, like I'm pretty big on aliens and stuff like that. So I remember when the government released all those UFO files and stuff like that. I read like probably almost 150 of them. Like,
Bro,
wow,
The ones
Not
on
to
the
cut you
CIA.
off.
yeah.
Are you talking about when the government just recently like said, you know,
over COVID.
yeah, and just recently said like UFOs are legit. These
Yeah,
are
right.
the real thing that's happening, which is fucking insane. But keep going.
They released
Insane.
so many files. They released like over 100,000 files. And I read, I mean, obviously you can't read everything. So, but I read,
No.
I read like a ton of them, like over 100. Like just going through the files on the CIA website. Like,
CIA website?
yeah, you can look it right up.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So, yeah, these are public files now. You can look them right up.
Crazy.
So yeah, I was reading them and like I don't know. I didn't see anything specific, but like that's just the type of shit I'm into. But like my favorite conspiracy theory with that is I forgot how to spell it, but I think it's like the Rosling crash or something.
Yeah,
You guys know.
Rosling. I was gonna say Roosevelt, but I'm just off the Duce at that point.
Off the Duce.
I'm just off the Duce, baby.
It's like I forgot, but it's that one.
What the
What
hell is
the
that, Murphy? Murphy, are you serious?
That came from this
That was
kid.
on my screen.
Yo, everybody out there who's watching, did you not just see that fucking flash fart and you just tried to blame it on me, bro?
Bro,
For real.
this
That
kid
was
came
crazy.
out of nowhere with this shitter, bro.
So clear.
It
Bro,
came up like
all
this
right.
kid left a squeaker.
I was wondering if I heard
This kid left a squeaker on
It's a
the
dollar bill. It's getting crunched. I should make this rain. I should Kobe on your shit right now.
That was you, kid.
Fuck that shit, bro.
You shit yourself.
Yeah, right, guys.
So you genuinely, in your heart, feel that aliens exist.
Oh, they are. They do.
They do exist.
I mean, they do exist, but my the conspiracy theory, to get back to what we were talking about, the
yeah,
conspiracy theory that I was
it's
talking
a quick
about,
topic change there, Collins.
Yeah. The government denied that crash happened. I couldn't find the file on it, but they denied, and like, there's like, I forgot what president it was, but they filled out. That's the only president that's ever filled out an official UFO report. Because when you have to fill it out if you report it to the government, they actually make you fill out like a report, and that goes into the files.
That's a lot of effort. That's why there's probably not that many.
Well, no, but okay.
Fuck.
Right?
The reason why like it's important is because it was fucking president who did it. I forgot. I think it was Jimmy Carter.
Carter fucked it up for us.
Carter.
Carter.
This is before he was president. He was.
Right. Holy fucking.
Did you forget your birth control?
Excuse me?
Anyway,
That's the alarm for your bedtime, kid. You gotta go to bed.
it sounds like we're out of time though.
No, fuck that, dude. I got
just
some
wanna
shit.
Cap this off real quick. I mean, we'll fucking go around. We don't talk about them. But yeah, the government denied that crash happened, but the crash was like mad people witnessed a UFO go down and like saw like alien bodies. Like people saw this shit. It was just like this big thing, and they tried to cover it up, and that's not a conspiracy to look into. Who else?
Oh, I mean, probably, I don't know, underground fucking Disney World.
What?
I mean, like,
Man.
we don't have time to go into it.
We're gonna definitely have to talk about
Yeah,
that.
we'll go into that next episode. Fucking.
All right. Pretty quick and funny. It's not like a crazy conspiracy theory, but one of my favorite ones I've ever heard is this kid tried to tell me that Obama was a shapeshifter in ninth or 10th grade.
Yo.
he was convinced that
These
Obama.
are all ones that we like have to talk about.
Why are we not talking about them?
Because we don't have time.
All right, so dude, first thing I want to say is
Can
that
we
UFO shit is nuts.
Bro, can we
Everybody
just-
wake up.
we have to do this
Every,
next
no. Everybody wake up. Aliens knocking at our door. And I'm going to say this. There's a crazy video you can go and look up on YouTube where there's, for the first time, aliens mocking us. The Air Force and everything. It gets crazy. I'm not going to get into the details. My conspiracy,
Obama's an alien?
it's not going to be about Obama. All right, but it's definitely the Illuminati. All right, is this definitely all next episode shit? Because I'd love to get into
We're
it.
gonna open the next episode talking about
All right.
conspiracy.
Listen, and all I'm gonna leave you guys with is this is no conspiracy. All right, that's off
All
of.
right, guys. Thank you for listening to our
Duce.
4th episode of the Keep It a Buck
The
podcast.
Duce.
Subscribe on YouTube, listen to us, like us, comment on our shit, follow us on Instagram, Keep It a Buck Podcast _, Twitter, Keep It a Buck Podcast DC, TikTok, Keep It a Buck Pod _ and our website's www.keepitabuckpodcast.com. Have a good week, guys. We'll see you next week.
Keep it a buck.
All that shit.
First ever official dollar crumpled in the name of not keeping it a buck.
Yeah, because
Collie Mids, baby.
himself.
Yeah, right. That's why you got your dollar crunched. Mouth off the Duce, baby.